Hello and welcome back to Mega Reacts. Today we're going to be watching Babylon 5, Season 5, Episode 7. Last episode, Bester showed up, which was the best part of the episode. Let's be honest, Bester showed up. He's after the telepaths. And we also learned that Sheridan and what's her name? Don't even know her damn name. The new captain used to be married for a hot minute. And now they're not. And that was kind of a little thing, but nothing major. And of course, Bester, like I said, the best part. And Garibaldi shows up to whoop Bester's ass, but he gets thrown in the brig. And then Bester's after the telepaths. And then they capture the telepaths. And then they pull some sort of shenanigans with Franklin's new position of testing different species and different races for viruses that can cross over and cause problems. So they use this new position to quarantine the telepaths on Babylon 5 for testing, which will buy them some time before they have to be sent off for Bester to throw them in cages, experiment on them, do whatever they do at Psychor. It's not pretty what they do at Psychor. We all know that. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. It was a mediocre episode. Season 5 has been mediocre so far. I am holding out the faith it gets better. I believe my patrons who tell me it gets better. But right now, it's a little lame. Though there was one thing besides Bester that made last episode worth watching. And it is the potential of Jakar and Londo traveling together and the shenanigans they will get in. I want to see that. I want to see an entire show that is just Londo traveling around, getting into trouble, Jakar being his bodyguard and getting him out. That's a show. That is a buddy show, a buddy comedy, buddy drama comedy that I want to watch. It's like The Odd Couple. It would be great. I doubt we're going to get 30 episodes of that. But one can hope. But yeah, let's just get into this episode. I'm not as hyped as usual for my Babylon 5 reaction right now because it's been kind of meh. But to be honest, even mediocre Babylon 5 is better than most television, that's a word. even mediocre Babylon 5 is better than most television being produced today. So I'll take it. I know you'll take it. So let's both take it together. And let's just get into this episode. But before we do, come on this journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe, Patreon, link in the description below. This is Mega. Let's get into it. I like the music.
Doctor's personal log.
What's up, Doctor?
Every day brings us something new at Babylon 5.
Yeah, it does.
Unfortunately, sometimes it also brings along a new strain of bacteria or a new
virus. Of course, from the carrion eaters.
My job now is to catalog all those possible infections for the new alliance and compile a complete medical profile on all the member races.
I was just talking about that.
Right, now breathe in slowly.
I breathe in for my Master Cthulhu.
Nurse.
God, I love the way they look.
Okay, what's the problem?
The cults out here.
Travel violation.
Trying to recruit people.
They don't have any money, any transit papers. Half of them don't even have current ID.
We are with Byron.
This is getting out of hand. How many more of you people are coming here?
What do you mean, you
people? How many
people?
angels can dance on the head of a pin? That question baffled religious thinkers for centuries, until someone finally hit upon the answer. How many angels can dance on the head of a pin? As many as want to. How many of my brother and sister telepaths are coming? As many as want to.
Look at Lita behind him like a slave. Part of the cult now.
All right, go on. Come on,
Zach
move,
looking
go.
at his love he was trying to hook up with. Now with this long-haired psychopath.
Please?
Lita, what you doing with this cult leader? That dude's hair's too short. He don't belong.
Would you like to see?
As a stutterer, he's doing a decent job. Oh, can you move shit with your mind? Oh, you wanted them. Secrets of the Soul.
I know you're busy, but this won't take long.
It's fine, Zach. What can I do for you?
What the hell are you doing with those people?
Those people are
They're my
telepaths,
people.
same as me.
No, not the same. The way they hang together like that. I don't like it. And that Byron guy's the worst of the bunch.
Byron is a sweet, charming, sympathetic man who's trying to create a better world.
He's trouble, and I don't think you should be seeing him anymore.
Right on,
Who
Zach.
said I was seeing him?
Lead,
Uh-huh.
head of security. I don't miss much.
Uh-huh.
So you've been spying on me?
I didn't say that.
Little bit.
You're jealous.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
he is.
jealous.
You and the others needed my help during the Shadow War, and I did that. I put my life on the line. And what did I get? You were going to boot me into smaller
Yeah.
quarters because I couldn't afford
Yeah.
anything better?
I mean, she has a right to be pissed.
The only way I got out of that was to rejoin the Side Corps, and you don't even want to know the deal I had to make to pull that one off.
Lita.
I'm not finished. Now, along comes Byron. And for the first time in a long
And he
while,
preys
I
on
feel
the
like someone
weak, the way
actually cares
cult leaders
about what
do.
happens to me.
I care what happens to you, Lita.
Yeah, well, maybe that's true. But talk is cheap, Zach. If Byron asked me to follow him into hell, I'd do it gladly with a smile on my face.
Because you're in a cult.
Because I believe in him.
Because you're in a cult.
What could you possibly say in 5 minutes that would change that?
Nothing. Nothing. Just let her go, my dude. She's too deep in.
Here they come again. Just like crows, don't they, all in black? What happened? Somebody die?
Just
Hey,
wait.
I'm talking to you.
You've had your say. I'd like to pass now.
I'd like to kick your ass. What do you think of that? It's okay, let him come.
No. Hit me.
What?
I said hit me.
You transfer the pain back to him? No, you're not. What are you gonna do, Byron? What is this? Some Fight Club shit. I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
Your anger has nothing to do with me. What will satisfy your anger will never come from me or anyone else here. I'm afraid you must look for it elsewhere.
Telepath Jesus. We have Space Jesus in Sheridan.
Nothing.
We have Telepath Jesus in Byron.
We would like access to your genetic records and medical files so that we could better understand your people and any dangers that might come
I
to
didn't
us
like
or to you
that
from another species.
look.
Until now, we have kept our medical information to ourselves. I will arrange to have as many of our medical files as possible transferred to your system. The material should be there by the time you get back to MedLab.
Thank you, Ambassador.
I think they have something to hide.
Kieran.
But what?
Violence is not our way, Lita.
Yeah, well, times like this, it is mine.
No. Violence is their way. The way of the mundanes, who would use us, control us, and in the end kill us because they're afraid of us. The Psycho has adopted their ways, treating us as the mundanes treat them because they're afraid of themselves. And because they don't know any other way. They don't understand.
Understand what?
No tyranny has ever really lasted. No government based on violence has endured. Sooner or later, they all fall. We're here to build a new
Every
life for
government
ourselves.
falls because they're all built on
A home
violence
among
or
the
the threat of
stars.
violence.
Would you build a home on a foundation you knew would not last? There's so much more to you than meets the eye.
Yeah, it's that Vorlon genetic alteration.
Stop smiling.
Then go away. If you're here, I'm afraid I can't help myself.
Fucker is charming though, ain't he? Son of a
What am I
bitch.
gonna do with you? I'll go to see Dr. Franklin and get something for your bruises. Should make them go away by tomorrow.
They're already gone.
I can still see them.
Only on the outside.
The goddamn Hallmark movie.
Well, I should go.
Lita does not yet feel she truly belongs among us. What do you say?
One of us. One of us. One of... Oh, this is a cult. Cult. Dude, use your telepathic mind, man. Oh no. They about to beat...
What the hell are you doing?
They about to beat you down.
What are you looking at, freak? I said, what are you Go, look out!
Nice.
You think that's funny, huh,
Oh.
freak?
Oh,
Show you what's
maybe that was
funny.
a bad idea.
Take it easy.
And you're about to get murdered. Oh, they beat the tar out of this dude.
Dad. Let's get the scanners on him quick. Let's move, people. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Why aren't you working on him?
Look, I've got my best trauma team handling his case. Right? If they can't handle it, nobody can. Now, do you know what happened?
Yes, he was attacked by one of you for the crime of being who he is and what he is.
Come on, yes, hurry.
Well, they gonna mind jack you up, son.
I didn't do anything!
You're on fire.
Stop! I didn't do anything!
What if his like flesh really turns like it's burning? You know, the mind makes manifest.
Stop! Make it stop!
It's me. It's me. Lie still. Let it go. Do it for me.
Yeah?
I need to see my people. Mr. Allen promised.
First thing in the morning.
This can't wait. I need to talk to them. Calm them down. If I don't speak to them, something terribly wrong is going to
Can't
happen.
you mentally speak with them, my telepathic friend? That's kind of what y'all do.
Right, check alien records. Cross-reference with Hayek.
Acto.
Include all variant spellings, giving hard copy readout.
Stand by.
I do dig the mystery of this. Honestly, it's pretty good. What did you find? What did you find? Oh, she's following. She's following. How dare you?
Do as I tell you, or die.
And save your time, Karen. I know your secret. The Hayek, though, they're all dead, aren't they? It's a case of parallel evolution. Two sentient races developed on your world. The other race splitting off from the main line about 1 million years ago, like the Neanderthal and Cro-Magnon on Earth.
Okay.
Until 1200 of your years ago, religious laws were passed that made it immoral for one line to marry into the other. Then, immoral became illegal.
And then it just became more efficient for you to wipe out the entire race.
Yeah. A genocide.
It took us centuries. They were hunted down in every corner of our world. There were bounties placed on their heads.
Something in your biological makeup is breaking down.
Yes.
You needed the Hayek, didn't you? You needed something in their DNA to keep your species growing through interbreeding.
Some sort of
We are
symbiotic
dying.
relationship.
You hold us responsible for those who were killed,
Yes.
even though we ourselves were not yet born.
You helped hide the truth about what happened by revising your history. Cutting out the parts you didn't like. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that makes you an accomplice after the fact.
It's our shame. We won't
It's kind of
have it
naive,
exposed.
Doctor.
Well, that's your choice. But if you keep this a secret, nothing will be done.
So you will help if they
Your race will eventually
reveal
die.
it. All right, that's a little
Let
better.
him go.
That's a little better. I thought he was just like, nah, I'm not going to help you.
Tom.
Fuck off.
It is the decision of the elders. They could not reveal our shame to
But
others.
he can.
But now that another has discovered our truth, we may as well acknowledge it. It is too high a price to pay to do otherwise.
5 lifetimes ago, you said I was your willow, offering you shade and rest.
Yes.
Then rest in me.
Rest in me? Oh.
Even if it's only for a
Well, that sounds sexual. That sounds... Oh, I'd rest in her. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
There's something you should know before we... I haven't been with anyone since... Byron, the Vorlons changed me. I could burn you.
Then let it burn.
Let it burn. We're talking about an STD? Oh, yeah. Everyone feels it. Yeah, that's kind of creepy, man. Yeah, we're, get that Vorlon merger, sexing it up. Her eyes gonna turn black as she climaxes. Yeah, there it is. Oh, we all feel it. I mean, this is a whole another level of erotic here, man. Oh, what is that weird ass? Oh, what is that? What's that weird baby? What the fuck was that? Well, they got tire freaking. Oh my god. Burying my face in those titties. And everyone felt it, man. It's like everyone just nutted at the same time. It's a crude reaction today, folks. Everyone all hot and bothered. Everyone all sexed up and horny. A telepath sex.
They created telepaths on 100 worlds. Interfered with their genetic development.
Yes.
Took people from their home worlds and adjusted them over the course of the centuries.
Yes.
Because they needed telepaths in their war against the shadows.
Yes.
Needed us as cannon fodder.
The Vorlons are gone, Byron. There's no one left to settle the score.
No. But the other races are still here. We were made telepathic to serve their cause. Save their worlds. Now they have to recognize that. They have to understand that they are responsible for us, for our condition. They have to make it right.
How?
We'll force them.
How are they responsible for what the Vorlons did?
How? By giving us a homeland of our own. We don't fit here because we're different. Because we were made different.
Go find a world.
There's a place where we can be among our own.
Gotta be
kind.
worlds out there.
And if they can't?
To war!
Then we'll make sure they have no other choice.
Oh, Lita, what did you do? You sexed him up so good he turned evil. You sexed him up so good he turned evil. I'll be right back with you. I like that episode. That was Babylon 5, Season 5, Episode 7. I really liked that episode. I really did. So we got the telepaths. You know, they're doing their thing. We got more telepaths coming in. And some people don't like it down below because, you know, people don't like people that are different. So they beat up this dude with a stutter. And as someone with a stutter, as you can see when I say my S's, I used to sound way worse than this dude in this episode. I used to stutter like a madman. You don't even know. I'd do whole like body shakes trying to get a word out. Couldn't breathe. Hot mess. I've gotten a lot better. But they beat up on the stutterer, which, you know, kind of hits me. But then there is retaliation, and the dude that beat him up is killed, and that was fine. I really don't care. I don't care. But so the end of the episode, Lita and Byron have some super hot sex. All right. And they merge body and mind, and she sees, or not she, he sees in her mind. And then every telepath sees in her mind. And they now know that the Vorlons created the telepaths, and they all probably nutted at the same time. They all probably had the same sexual feelings. They were sharing it all. So it's like having sex with like 30 people. And that's weird, and I don't like it. That's why it's a cult. Because I wouldn't want to share that much with myself, with everybody. That's crazy talk. It's uncomfortable to even think about. But yeah, so Byron now knows, and now he says the other races, they owe him something for what the Vorlons did. That makes no goddamn sense, my friend. They're not responsible for what the Vorlons did. I mean, it's fine if you get your own home world. There's got to be worlds out there that are unpopulated you could live in. Just go find one. Go find one. Go find one. Make your world. You can sing Kumbaya around the fire. Create your government and civilization not built on violence and the threat of violence. Good luck. Because you yourself have already changed. Because what did you say at the end of the episode? If they don't do it, we'll make them, basically. That sounds like a threat of violence. You're going to build your society on the very thing you said you didn't want to. Now, is this because the power of the Vorlons have corrupted him through the hot sex making with Lita? Get a piece of that Vorlon modified body and those firm breastises that I didn't even get to see. And she's sexy though. She's sexy. Oh, even with the black eyes, she's sexy. But yeah, so we got that whole thing going on. And then the other plot is Franklin. And you know what? It was a good Franklin side plot there where he's, got this one race and they're being really shady about their history and their medical history. And it turns out there was a whole nother race on their planet, 40 million of them, and they killed them all off because they were different. Hey, I kind of reflects the whole telepath and the mundane thing, right? Yeah, that's kind of synergy there. And they killed them all off. But now they're dying because they needed something in their DNA. And now Franklin's going to help them, but he's got to tell the world, the universe, what they did. And, can you blame them for the actions of their ancestors? No. Can you blame them for covering up the reality of their world? Yes. So I kind of get what we're doing here. But yeah, solid episode, honestly, for season 5. Maybe my favorite episode of season 5 so far, honestly. Maybe because Lockley wasn't in it. I don't know. But yeah, I really like that episode. How is this episode viewed in the fandom? Is it liked? Is it hated? I know I tend to like episodes a lot of people don't like, so I don't really know. But let me know in the comments below. Is this episode loved, hated? Is it just seen as mediocre? Let me know. And if you want to continue to come on this journey with me to see what I find mediocre, great, mundane, you have to like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link is also in the description below. This is Mega signing off.